Hi everyone. We are back in the house today. We have few jobs to do. It's a miserable day outside, so nothing to do. So I think
She's just bossing me around.
yes, I think these small jobs are the most difficult ones. So what are you doing today?
I'm finishing off the last bit of glossing upstairs so that it's ready for the carpet fitter.
Yeah, we went to buy a reasonably priced carpet, which will be fitted when? Next week?
20th, I believe, yeah.
20th, so all has to be prepared for it. Finish your coffee.
She's a boss. She really is a boss.
Finish your coffee and get
I can't even
that
have a coffee break.
glossing going.
Law? There's a UK law for slavery.
All right. And guys, what I'm doing is lining the kitchen drawers with these lining that we purchased in IKEA. So yes, so I'm going to get on with that, and hopefully it doesn't take me a long time to do it, and it will be easy job. So I measured the inside of the drawers, and now I'm going to cut this lining. It's 88 centimeters. It's just there. Measure again. Small than that. Okay. Right, and now I'm going to cut it. Hopefully in a straight line. I have little dots here that I can use for indication to cut it straight. I know, God, I can't see anything. Gosh. Hopefully I'm cutting it straight. Oops. Yes, these dots are guiding me. Right, okay, so one bit done. Now, let's have a look if that will fit. I can always adjust that. Okay, so that's the lining. I think I cut a bit too long, so I need to take off a few mils from this side and cut this side. So let's do it. So I cut this one before, so I'm going to use this as a template for the new one. Right. Okay. Make a mark here. And then let's cut it. Oh. Okay, so I made mark just here. Now I just need to follow the dots to cut it straight. Yeah. Let's see. Right. I think I have to go over here. I think it's a good idea to protect your shelves, inside of your shelves from any water or any other damage. So I tend to do always, line my kitchen doors with this plastic liner. Okay. Let's see if they're going to fit now. I'm happy with the result. Then this plastic has to settle down a bit, but I think it's just right size. There's a bit of overlap here, but I like. I like where it overlaps a bit, so it covers the whole area. So this is the one shelf here, and another one. Yeah, pleased with it. I've got we bought 2 rolls for these 2 shelves. So with the leftovers, I'm going to do lining. Here in this area, and the same. My job is finished. Let's have a look what Mike is doing. How is your glossing, Mike?
Okay.
How is your glossing?
Okay.
It is a very painstaking job, is it?
No, it's a relaxing job actually.
Is it?
Yeah.
But you have to
Here you
have
are.
a steady hand.
Here's a good topic. If you come upstairs,
Why?
then I will describe my method of cutting in.
Okay. Okay, let's have a look. What is Mike's method of cutting?
Well, it's no method. It's not a method.
So this is the final area that needs glossing, yes, before the carpet will be put on next week. What is your pattern? So
There is no pattern.
what is it? Cutting in?
Yeah. What you got to remember, doesn't matter what the brush you want for cutting, ideally should be a really worn down brush because it makes it easier. But if you haven't got a worn down brush, then what you want to do is you want to get your paint on and don't try and cut in straight away. Yeah? Just get the paint on the lip. This paint is loaded with paint, so you don't need that much. Just get it on there. Yeah?
So what is so special about your cutting?
Well,
I do the
no,
same.
you don't, yeah, but you don't, yeah, and you leave it like that.
Yeah.
The idea is not to leave it like that.
Okay.
So once you've got your paint on there, then what you've got to do is you've got to tease it to where you want it. Yeah. So I'm just getting the paint where I want it at the moment. I'm not trying to cut in. And then when I'm ready, what I do is I will let the brush do the cutting in. As you can see, the brush will find the corner for you. Yeah. And then you just keep going over and you just keep going and the brush will find the corner and paint over it.
That's exactly what I do.
Sorry?
That's the way I do.
Shall I show a video of your cutting in?
Yeah, okay. I think I'm not very,
not
very patient, but
people don't realise that the brush itself does the cutting in for you. You just manipulate the paint to go into the corners. It's like here, you don't just go one way, you come the other way. It fills in all the gaps. It's an oil paint, oil base, so it fills it all in. And there's your cut line all the way down.
Okay, so yeah, it's just...
So don't be afraid, don't try and get it cut in straight away. Because you load the paint over and it starts to run. And then at the bottoms, I'll cut this side in as well. At the bottoms, my method, I know the carpet's going on, so you can see it, but let's say there is no carpet. Get the paint on, close to where you want it, yeah? You don't try and cut it in straight away. And then what you do is you manipulate the paint to where you want it. Don't worry about lines or anything like that. It will always find its, it will always go flat. And then you just feather it all in. So that's cut. See, no paint on there. And that's cut right to the bottom.
Yeah, I think so. It's also, you need to have experience.
Well, yeah, you get used to it. You get used to it. So, me, I can just do this because I know the carpet's going on top. But I'll still pay a bit of attention to it and just cut in. Like I said, the brush will always find the line. You don't try and find the line, the brush will find the line.
So the brush doesn't have to be exactly new?
No, I love a real worn down 1 inch brush. That's got hairs just down there because then I can just go straight across.
And it doesn't have to be mega expensive brush, yes? It's just...
No, as long as the hairs are short because the brush does the cutting, not you.
Okay, right. So
lesson for today.
I leave this with you, and I'm going to tidy up downstairs.
Another tip for glossing. When you've glossed, walk out of the place, shut the door, do not enter until 24 hours later.
Okay, follow this advice. There's not much left to do, so only this area here. So I'm following your advice and I'm going to get ready to go home.
No,
okay.
because the dust that gets kicked up, even walking up and down the stairs will kick up the dust.
Okay, so I'll be gentle and I'm getting ready. I've done my shelves in the kitchen and yes, we're ready to go home.